Brian Nickel back here at Fort Morgan High School as they are down 9, 14-5. As we start the second quarter here, I did miss a basket early on. I apologize for that as we were having some technical difficulties here. So we'll see maybe if we can get that caught up at halftime. But the Trojans do take possession here to start off this second period of play with Keegan Patterson underneath to Barsuski, and his shot is blocked, but it might be on Colin Farley. And that will go on Farley. That's his second. So Barsuski to go to the line to shoot 2. With 7:52 to go here, 14-5 Trojans. That free throw is up and good by Barsuski. State Farm Insurance, like a good neighbor. Greg Mullen and his team are there to make the insurance world easy for you. That next free throw up and also good. Excuse me. Now into the game is Nathan Gherkin. The ball is temporary. It is going to be taken away by Longmont. So turnover Mustangs. Shot is going to be up and good at the bucket, and that is going to be Keegan Patterson. Very aggressive man-to-man defense as Wesley Carnes into the corner now to Fernando out at the point. Fernando's going to drive it down. His shot is going to be up but no good. Going to be rebounded by Barsuski. I don't know if somebody is going to take a timeout here, a 30-second timeout taken by the Trojans. So as we said earlier, this is a crossover tournament with the Northern League. And Longmont comes in at 14-5, overall 7-2 in the Northern League. And they are number 10 in the RPI. Fort Morgan right now is sitting at number 29 in the RPI. So they will play this tournament out till at least a week from Friday. That's when the last games, well, if you're on the championship side, it will be next Saturday, actually. So the Trojans with possession as they get it into the hands of Patterson. His shot is going to be up and no good, going to be off of, how'd they give that to Longmont? What? It was terrible. He just stepped out of bounds with it and they gave it back to him. Not sure where they saw that at. Ball into Mole, now up top to Dirksen. And I'm going to call that Cole Corner. Is 21. I do not have a 21 otherwise. But he was just called for the travel. Wesley Carnes up into the front court. Back out to Fajardo out at the point. A deep three, and that is off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Ortega. They're going to take it in. Nice shot, but did not come down with it. Now Fernando with a shot. Up and good is Fernando Marquez. The Mustangs back down on defense. Layup is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Gherkin. Wesley Carnes into the front court now. It kicks it off to Fajardo out on the left wing. His three is up but no good. It's going to be rebounded by Cole Corner. Then a throwaway by the Longmont Trojans as Frankie intercepts it. And now to Fernando. Fernando for the three, and that is up and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. And then Gherkin's going to be called for the travel. So turnover Mustangs. And Barsuski back into the game along with Alan Higginbotham. Also in there is Cale Dirksen and Keegan Patterson. As they work this offense here, man-to-man defense here by the Mustangs. Over into the corner up top now to Patterson. Patterson's going to drive it in underneath the Barsuski. Nice work there by the Trojans as Barsuski with the bucket. Now the Mustangs up into the front court. That three is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded and put back up by Braden Fajardo. So now Patterson on the far side. Patterson gets it back, and that three is going to be up and good by Keegan Patterson. They shoot 35% from three-point as a team. And now a foul is going to be called out front. And that will go against Patterson. I believe that is his first. 23-9 here. The Mustangs are down as Rodrigo Alvarez comes into the game. Fernando Marquez to take a seat. Rodrigo now to Wesley Carnes out on the high left wing with 5 minutes to go here in this second period. 23-9 Longmont. Now to Gherkin out at the point. Carnes for the three, and they're going to call an illegal. No, they're going to call it on. They're going to call it on Longmont, I believe. And that will go against Alan Higginbotham. I believe that will be his first. As the Mustangs will inbound far side in front of the student section. Nice student section here tonight to represent the cheer on the boys. Now to Alvarez out at the point. He's going to drive it all the way down. His layup is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Corner. Corner's going to drive it all the way down. His layup is going to be up and good. 25-9. This is what happened the other night, but the Mustangs are playing tonight a much better team than what they played on Tuesday night against Northridge. But here we go. Barsuski with a steal. And he was fouled, but Gherkin kept him from slamming the ball. But that will be a foul on Nathan Gherkin. I believe that will be his first. So that will send Barsuski to the line to shoot two. This was a 14-5 game here at the end of the first period. Mustangs have scored 4 points. It's now 25-9. Free throw is off the, it does roll in, caught the front of the rim and rolled in. So now into the game is Cole Gaddis as Jack Moll will take a seat. As Brendan Barsuski with a foul shot. Beautiful foul shots. They have not missed. They are 6 of 6 so far. Pressure defense in the backcourt. Man-to-man pressure defense by the Trojans as Alvarez gets the ball into the front court. Now Carnes is going to drive it down. His little shot is going to be up and good for Wesley Carnes. Little floater. But Corner gets it down quickly and over into the corner. And that three is going to be up and no good. Going to be tipped around and taken by Higginbotham. Out front to Corner. Over in the near corner now to Dirksen. Dirksen back to Corner out at the left wing. Mustangs in their man-to-man defense. Shot is going to be up and good by Barsuski. He's been their go-to man, that's for sure. So Wesley Carnes into the front court being guarded. The numbers are so hard to see. They're a blue on blue, and they're tough to see what the numbers are. Alvarez on the near side kind of clears a little room for himself, but excellent defense here by the Longmont Trojans, 29-11. is their lead with 3 minutes to go here in the second period. And then an offensive foul is going to be called, and I believe that is on Wesley Carnes. So that is 2 fouls on Carnes. On the far side is Cole Gaddis, now to corner, now to Patterson, now into the corner to Higginbotham underneath to Barsuski to Patterson. His turnaround is up and no good. And it's like a foul. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Cale Dirksen on the reach. I believe that is his first. With 2:39 to go here, the Mustangs down 29-11. As they look to get the ball inbounds, they do to Wesley Carnes in the backcourt. Still with full court pressure here. Keegan Patterson guards Carnes. Carnes all the way in, going to give it off to Fernando, or Alvarez, excuse me. That is Fernando, excuse me. Then he was fouled on the drive. And that foul is going to go on Higginbotham. I believe that is his second. So 16 fouls on the Trojans, 5 on the Mustangs. They get it into Gherkin in the corner, now to Fernando out at the left point. Picks it up now to Carnes at the right wing. He's going to drive it in, then kicks it out to Fernando. Fernando's going to drive it all the way down, and then it's off of, I believe it was off the foot of Rodrigo Alvarez, I believe. That's the way it looked from here, but the Mustang boys are not agreeing with that whatsoever. But turnover here by the Mustangs. Now to Patterson. He's going to give it off into the corner to Gaddis. Gaddis up top to Patterson. On the near side to Corner. Corner's three is up and no good. Going to be rebounded underneath, and then they're going to give it off to Barsuski. Barsuski's little jumper is going to be up and good. 18 points right now that I have for Barsuski. Minute 45 to go. 20-point lead here by the Trojans. And that three is going to be up and good by Rodrigo Alvarez. Going to kick it off to Corner. He's going to drive it in. Then shot is going to be blocked. But a foul was called on the drive. And it looked like that is going to go on Rodrigo. That will be his first. Team sixth. Now Longmont to inbound right baseline of their basket. 31-14. Trojans with a minute 25 to go. Up top to Cale Garcia possibly. I'm going to have to see if I can get some names for these Trojan players. They're underneath that of Barsuski. Barsuski, little turnaround jumper is up and good. He's their scoring machine. Barsuski averages 16 points. He's already, I believe, about 20. Under a minute to go here in this first period. Fernando drives it in, loses control, gets it back. Gets it off to Gherkin, now to Alvarez in the left corner, back to Fernando. 40 seconds to go, 33-14 Trojans. And then the ball is stripped away and then taken back away by the Mustangs. To Fajardo. Fajardo's three up and good. Have 5 points for Fajardo. Now it's Patterson. His shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Fajardo. With 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to lay up. Is going to be up and good. Braden Fajardo. With 3 seconds to go. With 1 second, they're going to let it go. It'll count if it goes. And it was off the side of the backboard and no good. So at the end of the first half, the Trojans are in the lead by a score of 33-19 here at Fort Morgan High School as we go to halftime on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Getting ready here to start period number 3. So we'll see if the Mustangs can come out like they did last Tuesday against Northridge, but this is, they were down big in that first half Tuesday night, but this is a much better ball club here than what we saw on Tuesday night. That's by no doubt. So, see, the Mustangs will take possession to start off this second half of play. It'll be Fernando and Frankie, Colin Farley, Braden Fajardo, and Wesley Carnes on the floor for the Mustangs. And then a steal right off. Not a good pass in, and then a layup is going to be up and no good. Tipped around there to Barsuski. Barsuski with a shot at up and no good. And then rebound. Now a foul is going to be called on the Trojans, I believe. No, they're going to. Looks like that foul is going to go on Caleb Johnson. Fernando hustles up into the front court, picks up his dribble now to Fajardo, to Carnes out at the high point. Over on the far side to Ortega. That ball is going to be taken away by Barsuski, and he's going to go up and two-handed slam by Barsuski. So that turnover led to 2 points. Fernando into the front court, hustles it up, and I don't know, I thought it was going to be a lob to Frankie, and Frankie stops. A turnover there by the Mustangs, 35-19. As Cole Corner backs it out, he's going to drive it in now on to Patterson. Now to Caleb Johnson. Cole Corner, they can't leave him wide open. That's in and out though. And Fort Morgan with the rebound. Wesley Carnes to Frankie. Now on the near side to Fernando. Fernando's going to hand it off. It's a switching defense by the Longmont. They really don't have anybody per se. That shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Keegan Patterson. Patterson gets it back from corner. Now they're going to go underneath to Barsuski, and that shot is going to be up and good. 37-19. As the Mustangs work their offense here. Fajardo, that ball is going to be taken away. Not a good pass. He tried to get it in underneath. Now Barsuski all the way down, and it was knocked out of Barsuski's hand and out of bounds. So Longmont will retain possession. As they look to get it in. And they do get into the hands of Cole Corner. He comes out straight away, being guarded by Carnes. Now over on the far side to Patterson. Out on the left wing, and now underneath to Barsuski, and Barsuski is going to be fouled by Fajardo. I have him for one. We'll see if that's... I believe that's who that was on. Yes. Now the Longmont will inbounds left baseline of their basket, up 18, 37-19 with 5:39 to go here in the third period. To Barsuski. Barsuski's going to turn. And now Farley with the foul. And Farley will pick up number 3. So Nathan Gherkin into the lineup for Colin Farley as he will take a seat. As they look to get it in. Now to get it into Barsuski at the right baseline. Being double teamed. Now they're going to give it out front to Mole. Now back to Barsuski. He's going to spin, go up. Shot is no good. He gets his own rebound. gets the second rebound, and then hands it off to Patterson, and knocked out of his hands. Turnover, Longmont. Mustangs down 18, 37-19. Now Fernando's going to be called for the travel. Tried to get through a couple of defenders over there and then was called for the travel. Have 13 turnovers by the Mustangs, 6 so far by the Longmont Trojans. As Cole Corner up into the front court, can drive it all the way down and pulls it back out. Cross court to Patterson. Patterson stepped back for the three, and that is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Carnes, and then throws it away over the head of Frankie Ortega. And out of bounds, so the Trojans will take possession. 4:53 up 18, 37-19. The Mustangs have not scored yet in this third period. Longmont has only scored 4, so Mustangs have got to cut down on the turnovers, get some points here, get into this game. Patterson now to corner, and his shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Nathan Gherkin. Now to Frankie on the left wing. To Carnes out at the point. Being guarded there by Caleb Johnson. That shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Barsuski. Excuse me, and then a foul is going to be called on the Mustangs. See if it was a foul. Must not have been a foul. It was just out of bounds, knocked out of bounds. As Patterson will inbounds in front of the Mustang bench as he'll get it into corner. Cole Corner. Up into the front court now to Patterson out on the high left wing. Rodrigo Alvarez into the game for the Mustangs. Frankie has a seat. Fernando has a seat. Now to Barsuski, now underneath and back out to Patterson. Patterson out on the high left wing gets it into Dirksen. And then the three from the corner is going to be up and good. And see if I can get a number on that. And that's going to be Higginbotham with the three. And now a steal in the front court by the Trojans as they get it down to Barsuski, now underneath the Dirksen. Dirksen to Patterson, back to Dirksen, back to Barsuski into the lane. Now he's going to kick it back out. Now they're going to call 3 seconds on the Trojans. Miles Lopez into the game also for the Mustangs. So Miles Lopez, Wesley Carnes, Braden Fajardo, Rodrigo Alvarez, and Nathan Gherkin on the floor. 3:13 to go, 40-19, 21-point lead here by the Trojans. Wesley Carnes pops for the three, up and no good. Tipped around and taken by Barsuski. Have 8 for him tonight unofficially. So now into the corner, see who that is. That's looks like maybe Cole Gaddis over in the corner. Up top now to Dirksen. Dirksen gets it back. He's going to drive it lob underneath to Gaddis. Back is going to be tipped away, but retained by the Trojans into the hands of Higginbotham. Now over on the far side, that three is up and no good by Corner. Ball is tipped around and finally taken by Barsuski. That shot is going to be up and no good by Dirksen. And then on the rebound, Dirksen is called for the foul. So Dirksen with his second. Mustangs have yet to score here in this third period. 40-19 is the lead. Get it off to Rodrigo. And now a steal by the Trojans, and then the Mustangs steal it right back. Fajardo out at the left wing, picks up the dribble. Tight defense here by the Trojans. But just under 2 minutes to go here, a third period. Now over to Miles Lopez. Lopez is going to stop and pop, and that shot is up but no good. Going to be off of the Mustangs and out of bounds. So Fernando Marquez back into the game. Braden Fajardo will take a seat. As the Trojans in control here. Patterson up into the front court, being like almost like a 1-2-2 zone defense or a 2-3. It's hard to tell just how they're lining up here for the Mustangs. And that shot from the corner is going to be up and good. And that will be Dirksen with the bucket. 9 points in the period for the Trojans, 42-19. As Fernando drives it all the way down, he's going to have his shot blocked, and that will be blocked by Barszewski and out of bounds. Colin Farley into the game now. He will come in for Rodrigo Alvarez. The Mustangs will inbounds left baseline of their basket with Fernando to trigger it in. Look, they've got to get it in. And a timeout is going to be called here by head coach TJ Schneider, as they were having a tough time getting the ball in. It'll be a full timeout, but we'll just keep it right here for now. Stubbs Gas and Oil. Fill up your cooler and gas up your car at Stubbs Gas and Oil. Easy and convenient, which makes them the only stop you need on your way to the big game. So in this tournament that they are in right now is a crossover with the Northern League. And this first round is hosted by lower seeds. That's why Fort Morgan is a 6 seed, Longmont's a 3 seed, and Fort Morgan is home tonight. Severance is at Greeley Central. This is on the upper part of the bracket. Roosevelt's at Centaurus, and Meade is at Niwot. On the other side of the bracket, it is Frederick at Greeley West, Holy Family is at Thompson Valley, Riverdale Ridge is at Silver Creek, and Windsor is at Mountain View. Now the girls will play again tomorrow night here, as they will host Greeley West in the girls' side of the tournament. So Fernando to inbounds here for the Mustangs. See if they can get somebody opened up here. Now a foul is called, I believe. Let's see if that was number 3 or number 5. Might have been number. They're going to call that on Patterson. It'll be his 3rd. Got to move, got to get the ball in, and they do get it into Farley. Left wing, going to drive it into the lane. Going to kick it out to Fernando over on the right wing. Fernando makes a little room. Shot is up and air ball. So that will now go over to the Trojans as Patterson brings the ball up, gets it over on the far side to Dirksen. Dirksen gets it back over on the left wing now to Barszewski. Barszewski is going to throw it away. And Wesley Carnes is going to pick it up. Now to Miles Lopez for the 3, and that is up and no good. Rebounded, let's see who they're going to give it to. If they're going to call a jump, and they're going to give it to the Mustangs, as they will inbound right baseline of their basket. 42-19 with 41 seconds left. Mustangs have yet to score here in this 3rd period. Fernando, they cannot. This is a tight defense here, and now a hold call is going to be called on the Trojans. We'll see if that's going to go on Alan Higginbotham, and that will be his 3rd. Trojans have scored 9 in this 3rd period. Mustangs are held scoreless so far. 40.7 seconds left here. See who's coming in. That will be Caleb Johnson, who's come into the game for Higginbotham. As they try to get it in, they do get it into Carnes out at the high right wing. Now he's going to pull it out to the point, gets it off to Fernando over on the left high wing. Going to drive it all the way down, and his shot is off the backboard and no good. Rebounded by Cole Gaddis. Now Dirksen kicks it off to Johnson out high. Now going to get it back on the near side. Over on the high left wing is going to be Patterson. And a reach foul, and that's going to go on Fernando. Have him for 1. So into the game now will be Braden Fajardo along with Frank Ortega, Miles Lopez, and Nathan Gherkin will take a seat for the Mustangs. 8.6 seconds left, as it looks like the Mustangs may be held off the scoreboard here in this third period. Patterson's up underneath, and that ball is going to be rebounded and taken back by Barszewski right at the buzzer. So the Mustangs held scoreless. Trojans put up 11 as they now go with the big lead here into the fourth period, 44-19 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Final 8 minutes here of the contest as the Mustangs are down 44-19. As Fajardo kicks it out to Fernando. Fernando's going to drive it down, and then he is pushed from the back. I believe that's going to go on Jack Mole. Will be his first. So the Mustangs inbound right baseline of their basket. Tough to get it in. They do get it into Fajardo now to Carnes out high. Being guarded there by Johnson. Ball is going to be tipped around. The Mustangs retain possession. Now to Ortega at the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Bounce into Farley, and that shot is up and no good, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. We'll call on Farley. And I believe that foul went on Cole Corner. That is his first. So call on Farley with free throw number 1, up and good for Farley. So the Mustangs get their first point of the second half. Half a minute into the fourth period. Second free throw also good by Farley. As Patterson gets it into Dirksen. As they get it up into the front court now on the far side, they're going to lob it underneath. Nice job there by Colin Farley to tip it away. Turnover Trojans. 7:17 to go, 44-21. Now to Fernando, or to Fajardo straight away. Up and good. Braden Fajardo with the 3. As Patterson drives it all the way down, he's going to clear out. They're going to call an offensive foul on Patterson. I believe that will be his 4th. Nice job there by Frankie to take the charge. And now a timeout is going to be taken here. Looks like by the Trojans, but we'll just keep it right here. 44-24, 20-point lead here for the Trojans. With 6:59 to go here in this contest. Bank of Colorado is the only bank dedicated to help you make the most of living here. They're not just a bank in Colorado, they're Bank of Colorado. Proud supporter of local sports and academics. So if this continues as it is, the Mustangs will play Saturday at 2 o'clock, and I would guess they would be home. I don't know if, have not heard any scores from around the league. I'm sure John will have some updates tomorrow on where they were, who they will be playing. But since they're a 6th seed, Greeley Central is a 7th seed. Fort Morgan would host on Saturday at 2 o'clock here at Fort Morgan High School. So Mustangs to inbounds far into the court. Full court pressure here once again by the Trojans. As they're going to be got through the double team. Nice job there by Wesley Carnes. Get through the double team. Fajardo Picks up his dribble now to Fernando out at the high point. Fernando's going to stop at the free throw line underneath to Braden Fajardo. Nice job there by Fajardo to get open underneath. Now to corner now to Barsuski. Barsuski's going to lob it underneath. To Barsuski underneath. And off of the Mustangs and out of bounds. That pass was from Jack Mole. But it will be Dirksen to inbounds, left baseline of the Trojan basket. They do get it into Mole, and that shot is up and no good. Big, strong rebound, but then thrown away by the Mustangs. And then a foul on Colin Farley. So Farley was hit with his fourth. Turnover by the Mustangs, 19 unofficially. 18-point lead here for the Trojans, 44-26 with 6:20 to go here in the fourth period. Underneath to Dirksen, going to kick it over on the far side to the corner. He misses it, gets his own rebound, blocked by Farley. And Farley is about ready to foul out if he does that again. That shot is going to be up and good, though, by Brendan Barsuski. (46-26) into the hands of Ortega. Now a foul is going to be called on Dirksen on the drive. I believe that will be number 3 on Dirksen. 18 fouls. So Frankie Ortega will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. As he awaits the ball from the ref, does get it. Takes a couple of dribbles, shoots up and in, rolls it over the front of the rim and in. So he will earn foul shot number 2. As he awaits the ball from the referee, does receive it, 46-27. Frankie with foul shot number 2, also up and good. 18-point lead with 5:45 to go here. Fourth period, Dirksen being guarded by Ortega. Now on the near side to Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson keeps that left-handed dribble alive. Now to corner, now to Barsuski out on the left wing. Back up top to Dirksen, being guarded by Ortega. Now on the near side to Johnson. Patterson on the far side. Now it's going to be corner as he drives it in. And now a jump is going to be called. Nice job there by Fernando to get that tie-up. Possession will remain with the Trojans as they will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Patterson to trigger it in. And nice job there by Fajardo to knock that ball out because Barsuski was open to the right of the basket. So we get it into Barsuski on the left wing. Now to Johnson being guarded by Carnes. 5 minutes to go, 46-28. Dirksen's going to pick up his dribble. Now he's going to give it off to Patterson out high. Patterson with the left-handed dribble is going to hand it off to Johnson. To Barsuski. Barsuski underneath, right-handed shot off the glass is up and good by Brendan Barsuski. Back to that 20-point lead, 48-28. 4.5 to go here in the contest. Now a foul on the drive. Wesley Carnes will go to the line. That was foul, was on Caleb Johnson. I believe that was his second. Now Wesley Carnes will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 19 fouls on the Trojans, 4 on the Mustangs here in this second half. Free throw is up and good by Carnes, so he will earn free throw number 2. Equitable Savings and Loan, mobile banking on the go, makes banking easier for you when you're on the go. Check it out today. Free throw number 2, up and good by Carnes. Patterson up into the front court. He's going to be picked up by Fajardo. Now on the far side, they're going to lob it underneath to Barsuski. Then an offensive foul as he knocks Frankie to the ground. I believe that is only the second one on Barsuski. As, let's see what their Trojan coach has a question about the call, I guess. Their head coach is Jeff Kloster. Former Oregon head coach TJ Schneider. So the Mustangs do get it in to Fernando. Back to Braden Fajardo, still in the backcourt. Picked up at mid-court, but Fajardo does get it into the front court now to get their offense in motion here, 48-30. As Frankie drives it in, gives it off to Fajardo. To Carnes out at the point. Keeps that dribble alive. Tipped away momentarily, but now he's going to give it off to Fernando. Fernando for the three, and that is up and good by Fernando Marquez. Dirks it into the front court now, 48-33. Attempted steal there, but Fajardo came up short. Pull corner back out to Patterson. Patterson is going to drive it all the way in, and his little left-handed underhand layup is going to be up and good by Patterson. 17-point lead with just over 3 minutes to go here in the contest. So the Mustangs will play the loser of the Severance Greeley Central game, excuse me. And that shot is up but no good, going to be rebounded by Barsuski. Have him with 10. With 3 minutes to go here in period number 4. So Longmont is as good as they are showed on paper here. They are 10th in the RPI. Fort Morgan is sitting at 29 in the RPI. Now, pull corner, they're going to lob it underneath. Nice job there by Colin Farley to get that turnover. They tried to lob it underneath, but then the Mustangs throw it away. And Barsuski, with the shot. So up 19, and the Trojans are going to call a 30-second timeout. But we will keep it right here with 2:27 left. See if I can see his... I have right now with Brendan Barsuski, with 32 points. Keegan Patterson with 11. Alan Higginbotham with 5. Cradle Dirksen with 2. And Cole Corner with 2. Leading scorer for the Mustangs right now appears to be Braden Fajardo with 10, although unofficially on the scoring, I did miss the first shot of the first point of the game as we were having some technical difficulties trying to get some cables taken care of, so apologize for that. But the Mustangs down 19 with 2:27 to go as we're ready to start here again, as it is Levi McCoy that has come into the game, as well as Angel Carrillo. Nathan Gherkin also in, Miles Lopez. It looks like the starting 5 is out for the Mustangs, and give them some rest here at the end of the game. As Carrillo being guarded finally gets the ball out. Nathan Gherkin with the 3. Up and good. Nathan Gherkin buries the triple. Nice shot there by Nathan Gherkin from behind the line. Patterson going to give it off now to Higginbotham, who is into the game. Back to Higginbotham, over to Barsuski. Patterson with a little jumper, and that is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Rodrigo Alvarez, his first of the game. Minute and a half to go here in the contest. Miles Lopez has the ball tipped away, does regain it. Now it's taken right out of his hand by the Trojans. That was Cole Gaddis. top with Higginbotham out at the point being guarded by Lopez. Now to Barsuski. I'm not sure why he's still in the game. Up top to Gaddis. Shot is going to be up and no good by Jack Mole, but he was fouled on the shot. And that foul will go on Angel Carrillo. That will be his first. So to the line will be Jack Mole. He will shoot 2, I believe. He was fouled on the shot. 52-36, 55.3 seconds. That free throw, that's the first one they've missed tonight, I believe. They were 6 of 6 in the first half. That was their first free throw they've shot in the second half. Mustangs in the second half are 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Free throw number 2 up and good by Mole. His first bucket of the night as the Trojans back off on their pressure defense. Gherkin out at the high left wing, going to drive it down, being guarded by Barsuski, and then the ball saved back into the Mustangs. Levi McCoy off to Alvarez, now to Miles Lopez for the 3, and that is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Barsuski. Had him unofficially with 11. Nice job over there by Levi McCoy to knock the ball out of bounds as his momentum took him into the student section. 25.1 seconds to go. So the Mustangs will go to the loser's side of the bracket. But we'll play Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and I would guess that will be here at Fort Morgan High School. Let's see if they're just going to run some time off the clock here into the game as Caden Rose. Barsuski drives it in. His shot is going to be blocked from behind by, that shot will not count, but a nice block there by Nathan Gherkin. But the Mustangs fall by a count of 53-36. We will take a 2-minute break and be back with the postgame show here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Postgame show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. MCC is here to make your dreams become a reality for both traditional and non-traditional students. Check them out today at morgancc.edu. Well, the Mustangs fall to the Longmont Trojans 53-36. I have scoring for the Trojans here. Brendan Barsuski with 32, Keegan Patterson with 11, followed up by Higginbotham with 5, Cole Corner with 2, and Cale Dirksen with 2, and then Jack Mole with 1. For the Mustangs, I know I'm a bucket short here, but what I have right now is Braden Fajardo with 12, followed up by Fernando Marquez and Frankie Ortega with 5, Wesley Carnes with 4, and Colin Farley with 2, Nathan Gherkin with 3. So a tough night here for the Fort Morgan Mustangs as they fall here in this first game of this crossover tournament with the Northern League. So thanks to Christy Creighton back at the studio tonight. Appreciate it very much. This has been Brian Nickel. The final score here from Fort Morgan High School was 53-36 in favor of the Trojans. You've been listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.